Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to the garden. Another beautiful day. It is windy. I'm going to show you the dapple willows here dancing in the wind in just a second. But another beautiful day in the garden. The roses have started their first flush. They're looking good. It's smelling divine. It is, temperatures are in the 70s right now, so it's perfect. It's a perfect time to get into the garden and get some of our planting done. Now, people, I'm behind on planting. Can I tell you to keep it real? I was supposed to have all of this done earlier in the spring, and here I am right now, getting close to warmer temperatures and just starting my planting projects. But it's all right. It's never too late, right? Never too late to put something in the ground. And this is one of the somethings that we're going to be putting in the ground. This is a Shasta Daisy, the amazing Daisy May Shasta Daisy. And I've decided that, let me make sure. Yeah, it's a Daisy May. So I'm going to show you the dapple willows that we're working with. I need to plant something. I was in love with what the alliums did in the spot this spring, but I need something that's going to help to build and carry on that interest even when the alliums are in bloom. That will help to fill the bed and to carry on some interest for me. So I'm getting tongue tied, and I don't think this introduction is going well. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what I'm talking about so you can actually see it, and then we'll get to work on some things together, right? Ooh, my knees, people, I'm getting old. Stop it. All right, guys. So, oh, look at the little bird. Now, this little bird, I'm sorry, this is not a part of the video. She has been nesting in the apple willow. Let me see if I can go closer. For about 3 weeks now. Do you see her? And the thing about this little one is normally when the birds are nesting and I come close, they'll fly away. This little one stays on that nest. Thank goodness she hasn't come after me or anything. I was worried she'd be a little bit on the defensive side, but she simply just does not leave the nest. Can you see little bits of her? Yeah. But okay, so I'm coming back to size. Sorry, just had to, you know, I um I'm always aware of the fact that she's there. Right, but pulling back. So this is the dapple willows. Right, we've got two plantings of them in the garden, as you remember. All right. And under them this spring, we had the alliums. The alliums did so good. The ones that are left standing right now are the universe alliums. And oh my gosh, they are huge. I love them. They're my favorite. I'm definitely going to replant, add more to this spot this fall, actually. Right. Let me show you how huge the head is on these guys. They're faded now, right? But just to show you size wise what we were working with. Look at my hands and look at the allium. Look at that. My hand doesn't even cover. It comes nowhere close to covering this ball of an allium, and the dapple willow keeps blocking our view, right? Let me see. Do you see it? Huge. And the dapple willow did it again. But all right. But what I'd like to do is I need to plant up this area that with something that's going to, one, greet us in the spring to help us with the dieback of the foliage for the alliums. Two, take us into summer blooms, right? Because we want summer interest in this bed. And three, which is very important, it has to be something that the bunnies do not like. I kid you not. Now look at these. I'm turning you around. These are the Shasta Daisies that we divided last year. Look at them. Beautiful, right? And guess what? The bunnies do not trouble it. There are no nibbles, no bites, no nothing. So I'm thinking, you know what? That means that these Shasta Daisies are going to be the perfect fit for this bed because they're going to give me that nice rounded evergreen sort of a look when the alliums are up and blooming. And then once the alliums die back, I'm thinking that these guys should be in bloom. What do you think? Yeah. Right. So I'm thinking turning you around again. Sorry for all the turns, twists and turns today. But I'm thinking that's going to be the perfect work or fit for this bed. Right. All right, guys. So with the two dapple willows, and do forgive me that I'm walking with my back turned to you, but I want to make sure that we understand each other with this one. So the two dapple willows that we have, I have 8 spots that need to be filled, but I only have 4 Shasta Daisies. So I'm going to do what Naomi does, which is divide. Stop it. I'm going to divide these Shasta Daisies right now, which is the wrong time of the season to divide them, but it's okay, right? I'm going to divide them now and I'm going to plant them up. Okay? It is recommended. I don't know if you remember as a kid growing up, I think your parents used to say there was a saying, do as I say and not as I do. All right. So this is one of those do as I say and not as I do sort of a moments. Okay. The correct time to divide your Shasta daisies is going to be in the spring when they're just little clumps on the ground, or late fall once the foliage starts dying back. It's perhaps that is the most ideal time. Dividing them now is not recommended, but I don't think it's going to hurt my babies. I might lose one or two flower stems, but I'm not concerned about that because I'm not planting these Shasta daisies right now for what they're going to, the love that they're going to give me this summer. I'm planting them now because I'm trying to plan my bed for next spring. I'm sorry. Next spring, I want these beautiful mounds of Shasta daisies. I don't know if you can see them. I want the beautiful mounds of Shasta daisies, contrasting against the beautiful purple alliums that we'll have blooming in these beds in the spring. Okay. All right. So hopefully I explained that beautifully enough. Let's go ahead and get these guys in the ground. All right. All right. All right, guys. So I've got two of the holes prepared so far. We're going to go ahead and divide our first one together. I'm going to make it a quick division, divide and in, so that I leave the plant um, so that I don't leave the plant roots exposed for too long. Hoping that I have the camera positioned where you can see what we're doing. We're going to be working right there. All right. So here I am. I put a bit of earthworm castings um, in the holes. All right. And now let's see. Oh, look at this beautifully rooted plant. Look at this. Look at the roots on this. You see this? This root should be able to take a bit of stress, right? Yeah. All right, let's see what happens when I attempt to cut it in half. Let's see. Trying to see. Sometimes, if I were lucky, sometimes they actually have two plugs in a pot. But it doesn't look like they have it just that way for this little guy right here. So we're just going to have to go cut in. I just want to make sure now that I have stems on either side in a flower power. What do you guys think about that? Does that look evenish? This one has more than that one. I want to make it as even as possible, which does not matter at this point. It's just a mental thing. Handy dandy pruning saw. Again, I will say, one of the most used tools in my arsenal. I should have carried something to rest on because, hold on, my knees are hurting me. Let me see if I have cull manure in here. I have a bag, half a bag. perfect for resting your knees on. The topsoil is best because it has less mulch in it, but hey, this will work too, right? Oh, it feels so good. All right, let's go and see if we can divide this baby. Okay. Definitely follow along if you haven't subscribed yet. I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome. So that I can give you updates on these. Ouch, ouch, something went in my eye, guys. Ouch, why? Why must that always happen when I'm, oh my gosh, in the middle of things? Hold on. Ouch, I think something really got in there. Oh, I think something's really in my eye this time, guys. Hold on. This is the second time. I'm going to wash my eyes out real quick, and I'll be right back, okay? Because I think it's actually whatever is in there is really in there. Give me just a second. Okay, quick pause. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Not quite sure what happened, but we will. I'm going to add some protection here. Stop it! All right. I got to protect the eyes, people. I don't know why something keeps getting in my eyes. Okay. Not sure what we look like at the moment, but focus on the plants. All right. It's all about the plants right now. I'm just protecting my eyes so that nothing else gets in here because it's really, really windy. Yeah, these are my kids' shades. I don't remember which one of them picks it up. They wanted to have a plaything. All right, this feels like where I'm going to divide her. I want to leave enough roots. I wonder if I should go the other way. Hold on, guys. Let me check something. Trying to find the best way to divide this plant. I don't think there's any best way, but I want to leave enough roots and foliage for both sides to thrive or survive and then thrive. All right. Let's take it right around here. Hopefully you're able to see. If not, we have 3 more to work with. So, oh man, I felt myself damage something there. I felt myself cut something there that I wasn't supposed to. I could actually smell it. Feel it, I mean. Smell and feel it. All right. Okay, so here she is. No warranty exchange for me, right? I think my growers know that. I think this avoids any warranty. Lost 1 stem. It's okay. We went through one of that primary. I don't know if Shasta Daisies have a primary taproot thing, but we went through a primary stem here in the process. Okay, I won't keep her out too long. We're going to pop her in immediately into this hole. Hopefully I have the depth. Ooh, I got the depth almost right. Look at me, people. I am doing things. I am becoming a gardener. Right? Get our soil. Oops. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's do that again. She fell on me there. Let's just go back. Make her a little firmer so that she does not fall. There you go. All right. I adjusted her height just a bit. Some of that backfill. Some of that soil around her. And look at that. We planting Shasta Daisies. Look at us, people. Look at us doing things. Like we know what we're doing. We got no idea, but we're doing it anyway, right? Stop it. All right. Look at us, guys. We planted our first one. This is so cool. This is one of the coolest things I have done today. We planted our first Shasta Daisy in this bed. Sending up a prayer for you, mommy. Grow, be blessed, be strong, and do not be bothered by what I just did. Prove yourself strong, okay? And grow for me. All right, you are beautiful. Yes, you are. You are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I talk to my plants, guys. Talk to my babies. I love you. All right, we're going to expect some wilt in here. But hey, that one's in. Let's get number 2 in really quick. Hopefully you were there for the plant in. Let me move you over to number 2 and I'll pull you in closer. Turn the camera down. I think my camera is getting overheated because it's man, I see the image getting darker. Oh, it could be because I have the darkers on. Stop it. I forgot. I got some shades on. That would be why. Right. That could be why. This plant has a smell to it. All right. Here. Did the same thing I did for the first one for her as well, just in case. Make sure I keep that height right. All right, here we go. In she goes, people. In she goes. All right, guys. That is one Shasta Daisy made into 2. And we've got 3 more to go. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Running into some roots down here. Not sure whose roots those are. Doesn't look like a dapple. Looks like an old root. All right, I think we're in. What do you think, guys? Yeah? Yeah, I agree with you. I just had a shovel of dirt. Here it is. I misplaced it there for a minute. There we go. Planted, of course, to the depth that was she was in the pot. Trying not to cover anything that was not covered. All right. I think she could take a bit more soil. Okay, guys. work in progress, right? Are you seeing the Shasta Daisies? They are in. I'm going to water them in before covering them with the mulch. All right, so here we are watering the bed in, watering them in nice and slow. Everybody looks good. In terms of aftercare for the Shasta Daisies, since we just stressed these poor babies out by cutting their root ball in half, what we are going to do is I'm going to water them every day for the first week, and then every other day for the second week. All right, and then as needed thereafter. Hopefully they are going to be able to settle into the space nicely for us. I do have cooler temperatures coming for the next 10-day outlook, which looks really good actually. We have temperature highs in the 70s, which is perfect for plants to get settled in, right? What do you think? Plus, I think I have 1 or 2 days of rain next week. So fingers crossed and green thumb love and energy out to these new plantings that they will settle in. Right? All right, guys. So let me go ahead and I will end it here for yet another beautiful day in the garden. Thank you so much for having spent this time with me. You are all awesome as always. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.